Good morning, students. Chapter 8, Editing Cell Content in Excel 2013. In previous chapter, you have learned about how to create an Excel sheet, how to enter the data, and what are the different types of data. Excel 2013 program is that lets you to work with the numbers in an organized manner. After you have entered the data into the grid of rectangular cell, in this chapter you will learn how to edit the cell content and insert or delete cells, rows and columns. You will also learn how to change the row height and the column width. First is editing cell content. After you have entered the data in a cell, you might need to change in some way or in the other way. So let's open your sheet and first of all start with editing the cell content. For example, type some information in this Excel file. For example, we are going to type some student information like name, class, subject, and their name of student, and their marks in different subjects like English, Hindi and computer. There are two ways in which you can edit the cell content. First, by overwriting, thus changing the content completely. Second, by modifying them partially. Sometimes you may wish to replace the content of cell completely. This can be done by writing over the existing cell text. To overwrite the cell content, just select the cell and type in the new content. Press enter on a keyboard and click enter button on your formula bar. For example, we want to change Arman marks in English from 78 to 82. So just select this cell, type a new value and press enter from the keyboard or either click on enter button from the formula bar. So the previous value is replaced with the new value. Second is partial modification. Sometimes you may want to change a few characters in a cell rather than the entire content. To modify the cell content, you may use one of the following ways. First is double click on a cell. To edit the content directly in a cell, for example, we want to type the student name Arman with single line. Arman, and we want to add the subname. Select the cell, press the F2 key and you can edit. Or either select the cell and type in a formula bar with the new value of that cell and click on enter button from the formula bar to change. So in this way you can edit the content of your cell either by whole content with the help of overwriting, or secondly the partially with the help of typing the value in a cell or in a formula bar. Undo and redo. The undo command allows you to reverse the last action you have performed. To do this, click on undo button on a quick access toolbar. So by clicking on this button, you can change back to the previous value. The undo several actions at the once. Click the menu arrow next to the undo button from the list and the action that you want to undo. And then click on the list, the Excel reverse all the actions selected. Clicking on this, then you can reverse all the actions that you have done on your Excel file. Till the undo action, the redo button will stay inactive and show can't redo. When undo an action, it will then give you the option to redo it. To redo an action that you have undone, click the redo button on the quick access toolbar. Deleting cell content. To delete the cell content, you can choose any one of the following options. Select the cell and press the delete key. For example, we want to change this in the subject. Select the cell and press the delete key from your keyboard. Second is, select the cell, right click and select the clear content. For example, we have some information here. Right click on a cell and select the option clear content to delete the content of cell. Third option is, click on home tab in the editing group, click the drop down menu arrow of the clear button and select clear content. Select the cell, click on home tab and editing group, select clear and clear content. Next is copy and moving data. In Excel, provide the various way of copy and moving the data from one part of worksheet to another. For example, here we just type again a value for in the. Now we want to copy this information from here to this location in Excel worksheet. So before performing any action like copy or moving, first you need to select the information. You can copy the data from one location to another location using the copy and paste method. First of all, select the information, then click on home button. In the clipboard group, select copy. Now place your mouse or the pointer or select the cell where you wish to paste the information, for example H cell, and click on paste button from home tab under the group clipboard. So here we have a same data again in this columns. Second is using the content menu. Just undo this information again. So first you need to select the information, then right click and select the option copy from the content menu. Right click on a cell where you want to put the data. Click the required paste option in the content menu and select all and operation OK. So here we have all the information that we have copied. Second is moving cell content. You can move the cell content from one location to another location by using the cut and paste. First is cut and paste button on the home tab. For example, just select the information which you want to move from this location to here. Select it, then click on home tab. Under the clipboard section, select cut and then select the cell where you want to move that information. Then again click on home tab. In the group clipboard, select paste option. So your content is moved from this location to this location in a worksheet. Second option is using the content menu. Select the information, right click from menu, then select the option cut from the content menu option. Now select the cell where you want to move that information, right click and choose the option paste. So it's moved from this location to this location in your worksheet. Inserting cell, rows and column. Cell, row and column can be inserted in a worksheet. Let us learn by taking some inserting cell first. Inserting cell. To insert a cell or a block of cell, we have to follow the steps. First, select the range of cell where you wish to select, insert a new block of cell. For example, here after the English we want to add one more cell here as the new subject. Click on a home tab. In the cells group, click on insert. Select the option insert cells. A new dialog box will appear with the 4 options showing the option and their result. First one is shift cell right. The blank cells are fitted in the selected range. The existing cells are shifted to the right side. Second option is shift cell down. The blank cells are filled in the selected range. The existing cells are shifted to the downside. Third option is entire row. The rows are that pass through the selected range, move down, and the new rows are inserted. Fourth option is entire column. The columns that pass through the selected range move right and the new columns are inserted. Select the applicate option and click on OK and shows the output after selecting shift cell down. For example, we want to insert entire column. Click on entire column and press OK. So new column will be inserted before the selected cell. So here you can type the another subject like science. Second is inserting rows and column. To insert rows, a new row or rows, first select the row or the multiple rows starting from the row above which you want to insert the new row or rows. Similarly, if you wish to insert a new column or the columns, select the column or the multiple column to the left of which you want to insert new column. First, insert a new row. We want to insert a new row above the lineage, so select this row, click on home tab. In the cells group, click on insert and select insert sheet row. New row will be inserted just above the lineage. Similarly, we want to add one more column before the computer subject. Select the computer subject, click on home tab. In the cells group, select insert columns. So here you can type the new column name. For example, SST. Here you can type the new student name, Rohit. And then you can complete the rest of information in this table. Next topic is deleting cells, rows and columns. The cells, rows and columns can be deleted. So let's learn the steps for same. First one is deleting cells. Select the range of cells you wish to delete. Click on home tab. In the cells group, click on delete cell option. It again open for the 4 option. Shift the cell to the left side. Then these cells are deleted from the sheet and all these cells are shifted to the left side. Shift cell up, so then it will delete these cells and up these cells to the upside. It will delete the entire row or entire column. So select any option, click on OK. Next is delete a column or a row. You can delete a row or rows. So first select the row which you wish to delete. For example, we want to delete this Rohit row. So select this row, click on Home tab. In the cells group, click on Delete and select the option Delete Sheet Rows. Similarly, you can also delete a column. First, you need to select the column and click on Home tab. In the group cells, click on Delete and delete sheet column. Next is changing row height. The Excel automatically adjusts the row height to accommodate the tallest font in the row. If you want to change the font size in a cell to the 20 point, the Excel makes the row taller so that the entire text is visible. You can also adjust the cell row height manually. To change the height on a single row, select the row, then lower border and drag it up and down until the row is desired height. Move your points pointer here between the 2 and 3 and press the left button from your mouse and drag down to increase the height, move up to decrease the height. So it will increase the height of a row. Similarly, you can change the row height with the help of Home tab. Click on Home tab, click on Cells. In the format, select row height and type the height value, for example 30. So it will change the selected row height to the 30. Second is, if you want changing the column width. To change the width on a single column, click and hold on the right border of a column heading and drag it to the left or right until the column is desired. For example, here we have typed the name of Arman with the last name Singh. So now Singh is not visible properly. So you can move your mouse pointer over the A and B and drag your mouse to adjust the width of your column. You can also adjust the width of column with the help of Home tab. Click on Format, select column width option and type the width of your column. For example, 24. Click on OK to apply it. So we have changed the width of class or the entire column to the 24. If you have selected all the columns. So in this way you can change the width of a column. So in this chapter we have learned about row headings, column headings and how to change the row height and the column width. Now you have to do the question answers on your notebook and all the bookwork like MCQs, fill-ups and true false on your book. Thank you. Have a nice day.